Oh my God, we're back, and Ivar will be with us shortly. I'm sure he will be. But where we last left off, this should get Bungo caught up to speed. The session began in the aftermath of the teleportation to the Black Core Mountains. While Slick harvested a power stone from the tower's engine, he realized the structure was useless without Qualish to pilot it. Mordain had a profitable morning, discovering a wand of fear, a dagger of first light inside the tower, and later finding a flame-tongued longsword in one of the sand giant's satchels outside. Meanwhile, Zephora discovered a torn map hidden behind a cabinet leading to the mysterious Northern Isle. The party hiked up the treacherous, tremor-shaking mountain to the Ironheart Bastion, an abandoned dwarven fortress. Inside, they found the fire giant Lord Hrothgar and his pet red dragon Wormling Flameout, asleep amidst a hoard of treasure. Rather than fight, Hrothgar challenged the party to a riddle contest for the Red Tide's figurehead. Slick and Zephora stumped the giant with a riddle about ice, and Slick successfully answered the giant's riddle about lava. Hrothgar honored the deal, handing over the figurehead, but revealed he was cursed to turn to stone if he ever left the island. Zephora convinced Hrothgar that his curse was a lie, and that Qualish, whose severed head the party was carrying, was dead. Eager for freedom, the giant walked into the ocean and was instantly petrified into a massive stone statue. Back on the ship, the crew installed the figurehead. It animated, called itself Gloria, and revealed it grants the crew the benefits of a hero's feast during a short rest. The session ended with Slick crafting a dial to counteract wild magic, Mordain feeling the patron's shift toward the chaotic entity known as Gil, the entity of chaos, and the course set for the Shaker Islands to find the final artifact, the ship's bell. So if everyone would like to, go ahead and execute a long rest. We'll say it is now day 1 of the journey towards the Shaker Islands.
So the chaos entity is Gil Gerard?
Well, I don't know if it's specifically Gil Gerard. But, I mean, in the back and forth, they did mention the name Gil.
Nice.
Could also mean Gilgamesh, for all we know.
Gil-galad.
Bungo, did you see your Slick finished the sundial for you?
He said it, and what do it do?
It does.
What do it do?
Once per day, you can re-roll a spell casting roll
That fails.
that fails.
Okay. Thank you. What do you call it? You
built it. What do you call it, Slick? You built it.
Hey, wild magic. Anti-wild magic sundial.
And he wears it around his neck? Like, where is it?
Yeah.
Like, it's Easy E used to wear that big clock around his neck.
Easy.
My proportions were off. Sorry. Yeah, boy. My proportions were off. So sorry. I made it like, like a real sundial. It's like, big.
It's like his metal anvil that he has to carry around. It says Acme on the side of it.
It's Acme.
Kunlun is currently at the helm, trying his best to steer the ship towards the Shaker Islands. You guys have the day. Anything you guys want to work on? Or you probably have... Kunlun would have identified that there's probably a 3 to 5 day journey, depending on his navigation. But you guys have some time. Anything you guys want to work on or do during the travel?
I mean, once Ivar gets here, yes.
Yes, of course.
God.
That can only mean one thing.
I'll check on the mushrooms. I will.
Ooh,
check
yeah.
the spices.
Give me a nature check if you would on that one for me, Bungo.
That is a 13.
13. They are doing good. One of the mushrooms seems to be changing colors, however, and it seems to have two little beady eyes that stare at you when you check on it.
Okay.
No
Let
mouth,
the others
no
move forward.
nose, but yeah, no mouth, no nose, but definitely two little beady eyes.
I will think at it when I have an opportunity.
No sense that it's able to respond to your thinking. Just these kind of blank little black eyes that blink up at you whenever you check on the mushroom.
I will repot it in its own pot with dragon poop and stuff.
Okay. Give me another nature check as you do that.
23.
23. As you repot it into another, as you take it out of the large little trough that you have all the mushrooms in, you take it out, and as you pull it out of that trough, it has little legs that are kicking, little root legs that kick, and you carefully put it into a pot of the finer, more the better soil that you've been making since retrieving some of the soil and other detritus from the island that you guys were just at. And and when you set it into the pot, you watch as it grows like an inch. It kind of grows a little bit. Its mushroom cap is multicolored, like a blue, yellow, green, and pink. Its eyes get a little bit bigger, but no nose, no mouth. You kind of mentally try to connect with it. No mental sentience, as far as you can tell.
I will put it in the best place possible for fungal growth and where it will be safe and not squished, broken, or eaten.
Eaten by the boat rats.
Yes.
Boat rat.
Boat rats. I want to know when Mordane's going to start working on the multiple body parts that he's collected.
Oh, are we
down
back on
below.
that ship now?
Yeah, you're back on the red tide.
Yeah, I'm gonna, especially with now the new patron of chaos, I'm gonna try and be like, let's go.
Give me a medicine check as you everybody's kind of off doing their own thing. Slick, I would imagine, is tinkering. Sephora and Kunlin are managing the charts and making sure the ship is sailing in the right direction. Bungo's tending to his garden down in the hold, and Mordane is sitting, over by his hammock. He's got all the jars out. Sitting alongside you, Mordane, as you do this, is the shadowy outline of the figure that you talk to from time to time, connected to the remains of these body parts that you've purchased.
I got 17.
17. As you begin to look at the body parts, while it's not a complete form, you definitely get the feeling that you have enough here, given that you can find some, how shall we say, alternate body parts. You figure if you maybe collect a couple more corpses and take what's left here, you could try to assemble this individual that you've been talking to. Give me an Arcana check as you kind of are looking through your Warlock book and looking at these body parts, wondering how to assemble this thing.
That was a 13.
13. You do come across a section of your book that talks about golems and talks about flesh golems. You don't quite have the expertise yet to be able to pull this off. But you and the voice that kind of talks to you as you examine these body parts have a feeling that if you could just find a specialized Arcana book, or maybe even a high-level wizard that would be, or even a high-level artificer that would be possibly more well-trained. Although there is still Skrilo and Slick. There's a possibility you could take this idea to them and see if they have some ideas themselves.
That's true. I'm gonna try and take it. Like, I'm not gonna try and be very open with what I'm trying to do, but I'm gonna be kind of like, hey, if I were to be doing something kind of like this, what would I need to do? Slick!
It's like
Mordain!
I need the artificer brain. Is it in full gear?
I'm not doing any more surgeries.
I'm
you
not
don't
looking.
know what you're talking about. The surgery went perfect.
I'm not looking
Yeah,
for
did you see? I don't know. Did you see that little guy? Did you see that little fairy thing? That was a monster, and we created it.
It's marvelous. It's gorgeous.
Gil is. Created Gil.
Yeah. Oh God. That'd be fun.
Jew.
Why do you need Mordain? I'm busy.
If I were to start to want to put something together, piece by piece by piece,
Like a jigsaw puzzle?
yeah, but organic, what would I need to do?
You need a needle and a thread. You're gonna need what kind of organics are you putting together? Is it like orange peels, pear peels, apple peels, and you're making some sort of Picasso type picture? Or what are you doing?
Something sentient.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Skrilo comes into the workshop, kind of carrying some leftover fish parts, and sets the bucket down. What are we doing? Why? Oh, Mordain, how are you? Slick? That dial you made for Bungo was quite interesting. What are we doing today, gentlemen? What are we working on?
Mordain wants to do some, he wants to put together some fleshy bits to make it sentient.
Kind of like what we did with Kunlun? Are we doing brain surgery again?
No brain surgery!
Maybe. Maybe.
First, you gotta put your pieces together. So, needle and threads.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a staple gun, but I don't think those are a thing in this realm. Hot glue gun, that doesn't work. Nope. Solderer.
Well, I have some pine adhesive that I could use. We could enchant it with a mending spell. I mean, are you attempting to construct a living person or the remains of a person? What's your focus here, Mordain? What are you attempting to do?
The remains. Something that was to become it is.
So like a flash column.
I've always wanted to experiment with a flesh column. Slick, have you ever assembled one?
Not successfully.
I stitched together a creature, a dog-like creature some time ago to test the method of enchantments and the way that the assembly of the parts work. Perhaps there's something we can test on. I wonder. Do you imagine Bungo wouldn't mind being tested upon, would he?
I just gave Bungo a gift. I don't think he would want to be tested on.
Oh, unfortunate. Well, I don't know. I mean, what are the contents of what you're trying to build, Mordain? Is it humanoid? Is it creature, monster? What is it exactly?
Does Mordain know what kind of entity it is?
It's humanoid. It's definitely humanoid. The voice had made a bargain with you. If you helped him, he'd lead you to a treasure trove. You get the feeling that this is probably someone who's a victim of a curse because their body was chopped up into 36 smaller pieces. And you remember getting it from the shop, the elven merchant that you bought it from, who just described it as kind of like an oddity, like, just a curiosity that he had on the shelf, didn't think much of it. But you've had conversations with the creature before.
I believe it's humanoid.
Well, could you possibly bring me and Slick a sample? Maybe we could do some examination and determine what best method to use. Personally, the thread and needle work the best. I can use the enchanted pine tar as an adhesive. We can also use mend as a way to bring the pieces together to successfully keep them fused together as well.
Man, that could be something. Okay. And yeah, I'll bring them a piece of it.
Well, what are you bringing?
Their ankle.
So Mornay comes back with a jar that has a foot and an ankle in the jar. It's properly pickled and pretty decently preserved. Slick, give me either a medicine check or a nature check, your choice.
Let's do nature. That's an out one. We're starting out great today.
Skrilla will give you the help action.
I do have lesser restoration if you guys need it.
That's 11.
Hey, Mordain, why don't you go fetch Bungo, see if he can help us with this thing that we're looking at.
I'm gonna go skip along. Okay. I'm gonna go find Bungo.
This
Yeah,
looks
you
like a
find
fun
Bungo in another part of the hold. He's carefully planting mushrooms, and one particular mushroom he has now kind of put in its own pot, and he's carefully placing it in a nice dark corner of the hold.
Okay, now you let me know if you need anything special, okay? I'll keep it nice and moist for you and dark.
I try and quietly sneak up on him.
Yeah, give me a stealth check, Mordain. Bungo, the little eyes blink at you rapidly. They just kind of blink rapidly.
That is a 6.
6. You can hear Mordain doing his best to sneak up on you, but he keeps bumping into shit, so you know he's behind you.
Oh, hey, Mordain, come here. Look at this. Look at this. Look. We have a new crew member. I point at the little mushroom with the eyes on it.
Yeah, as you
The
kind of
mouth.
no mouth, no nose, it just has eyes. Mordain, as you kind of side up to the side of Bungo, staring down at the planter, like this little ceramic pot with a mushroom in it. It's this multicolored mushroom. It's maybe about 8
Chamber
inches tall. Yeah, it's in a chamber pot, and it smells like dragon poop and other kind of salty detritus, and proper amount of fish guts are in there too to kind of fertilize the soil. The mushroom kind of looks up at you and blinks. You see its tiny little beady eyes in the mushroom cap itself, and it kind of grows an inch, in that amount of time that you stare at it.
Wow.
It's okay. Not everyone's a grower.
Oh my.
Oh, we have corrupted poor Michael. Oh no.
New crew members. See, I have just that interest too. I
Oh,
need your help.
what's going on?
Come with me.
All right. I'll be back in a little bit, guy, girl, thing. Fungus.
You say goodbye to the creature and follow Mordain back to the other side of the hold. And there's Skrilla, Slick, kind of examining this jar with a foot and ankle inside. So it's a complete foot up to the ankle, where you can tell it's been very decently kind of cut off right above the ankle, where the femur bone obviously would connect to it. Give me a medicine or survival check, Bungo, as you stare at what Slick and Skrilo are looking at.
Survival is much better. 17.
Yeah, they're looking at a human foot that's surprisingly well preserved and in good shape. And they seem to be having a discussion about how to make a flesh golem out of the different pieces that Mordain has collected.
Ooh.
Hello.
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 Such a good dad helping out his kid.
What are you gonna do? Not help out your kid?
I do it all the
Fuck
time.
you, you're on your own, piece of shit.
That's what you get for buying a Pinto.
My dad would have said that, but I won't do that to my kid. I'm Gen X, man. We grew up on hose water and
Yeah, hose water and lead paint. That's why we're all fucked up.
yeah. That's why we're fucking.
So
dead.
Bungo, Slick, and Mordain are down in the lower hold working on examining one of the body parts that Mordain has. One of those 36 body parts that he purchased and acquired. And he's having a conversation with them about possibly, what would it take to make a flesh golem. And you and Kunlun are up on the main helm's deck, charting a course towards
the
Shaker
Shakers.
the Shaker Islands. And he so far thinks it's going to be this is only day one of the journey. He thinks it's going to be, 3-4 days possibly to get there because he's not exactly sure where the island is, but he's using all his charts and all his methods of navigation to try and figure it out. Bungo, the foot is surprisingly well preserved, and whatever they used to cut it off of the leg, there was some precision there. You open the jar, you give the jar a little twist, and you can smell a kind of give me an Arcana check, Slick, as Bungo has now opened the jar. There's these little vapors and fumes coming out of the jar.
21.
Yeah, it's been preserved with some kind of liquid that's been infused with residuum that comes from Whitestone. Somebody has kind of diluted and created a liquid form of residuum in like a very kind of well concentrated fluid like formula, and that seems to kind of like preserve the foot quite well. Bungo begins to kind of, with the lid off and closely examining the foot, you guys watch as one of the toes twitch, like it just twitches, and then Bungo kind of like puts the lid back on just in case.
Well, this is one part, but you said you wanted to make many parts put together, so.
Yes.
Well, Mordain, if you bring us all the parts, we could possibly calculate for you what's missing and what you don't have.
Great. Come.
No.
No.
Your hammock is fucking weird. You bring the shit to us at the work.
You're into that tentacle shit.
Yeah. I'm, you worship the manga god. We're gonna take a pass on that. Kez watches Mordain fetches the wooden box, comes back with the 36 jars. The three of you the 35 jars begin to watch as Mordain sets them on the workbench, and you guys kind of all stare at the different jars. Bungo, give me a medicine check, if you would, please. Slick, give me an Arcana check, if you would, please.
7.
7 on the medicine.
My God. Another nat 1 for 7.
7 on the Arcana check. Yeah, this is some pretty advanced stuff that Mordain's mucking around with. There's a feeling that the two of you are probably looking at only 75% of what's remaining of whoever this body was. Occasionally, you can't help but notice some of the body parts twitch as if they're kind of aware of their condition or aware of their situation. It's very strange. But your knowledge on flesh golem construction is pretty limited, Slick. Even Skrilo, can do up to a certain point. But by mid-afternoon, the four of you come to the idea that you got to find a book that maybe has specific information about how to do constructs and flesh golem constructs. The assemblage and the parts, material, components, and everything for the assemblage are pretty straightforward, but there is magic that has to be introduced into bringing the flesh golem into consciousness and drawing in whatever remains of the spirit or soul that are connected or tethered to this body part. And like Mordain, as you're like standing behind them as they're examining, you just hear this like heavy breathing in your mind, this constant like anticipation of someone eagerly hoping that this works. Just yeah, this will work. This will work. Yes, this will work. It's just always there at the edge of your mind as they're doing all these examinations.
Okay.
Zephora, you're up on the helm stack with Kunlun. Kunlun has got a bunch of maps draped out on one of the chart tables.
Okay.
He has managed to rifle through, like, you guys own a lot of maps. There were the maps that you found with the Red Tide. There were some maps that you guys acquired. He has managed to find a map of the Shaker Islands, and I will put that in Discord for you so you can see what that looks like. And he kind of unfurls the map in front of you, and he points to the Eastern Rest, which seems to be a possible. It's a little too small to be a town. It could be a hideout, maybe. He also points to the Deep Hill Peak. He points to the Sacred Library, the Spire, and then he switches over to his big navigational map, and he begins to kind of like do some more charts and checks as well. And he gets the feeling that you guys can be there in probably 3 days' time.
Okay, that sounds good.
Anything you want to work on, Zephora, for the day of travel? Everybody else is down examining the body parts. Bungo even did a little bit of gardening, and currently there is a mushroom that he found that's different than his other mushrooms. It sprouted little legs, and it sprouted little beady eyes as well.
Of course,
no
it
mouth
did.
and no nose.
Got a fucking Groot now. Great. All right.
No, you guys already had one of those. You got rid of it, remember?
Yeah. We could
Way
have had a
back
fire
on the other
giant.
island. But we'll say the
Coulda had a
morning
fire
and
giant,
the
Mordain. We
we'll
all
say
had it all set.
we'll say the morning and the afternoon go by. No particular bad weather. It's kind of the typical wind and waves lapping up against the ship. So far, this day one of travel goes by unimpeded. Before long, the sun sets, nighttime arrives. Anything you guys want to do before another long rest?
Okay, I can't use that. Damn it.
I gotta take a break from
D&D
tinker
Beyond just fucked me.
Gollum.
Okay.
He wants to tinker with that elemental pistol
That's
that he got. And he's trying to widen the gun so that it looks not like so it's not a narrow pistol, but like like those guns that have like the really wide, almost like a.
You mean a blunderbuss?
Like a blunderbuss, but it's a pistol form,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because he wants to do area of effect spells instead of single
Oh, I love
target
it. Yeah.
spells.
What's his focus though? What is he going to try to focus on with it?
Let's roll and find out.
Totally random.
We'll say this is what you could do with your evening activities before the long rest.
I,
Bungo, did you want to do any cooking for the night?
I'll cook the meal for everybody and do the ritual to give everyone water breathing.
Okay.
wait a minute. We just took a long rest on the
Correct.
ship.
Yep.
So that gives us Heroes Feast on top of it.
Yes, as long as you take a short rest during the day.
Sure.
So we could say as you take a break from working on the flesh golem, you take a short rest. So as long as you declare at least during this day you take a short rest, then you get the effects of Heroes Feast.
What's
Which in the 2024 rules has changed a bit. Just a little bit. Let me pull it up.
Mhm.
I think the only thing that's changed is the advantage factor or the wisdom save advantage. So a creature that partakes in the hero's feast, which lasts 24 hours, the creature has resistance to poison damage, and it has immunity to the frightened and poisoned condition. Its hit points maximum are increased by 2d10. 2014 Heroes Feast you used to gain advantage on wisdom saves, but in the 2024 rules they took that out.
Gasp. What is this bullshit?
Bullshit, baby. Since you do invoke that, that is going to be 9 temporary hit points for you, Slick. Since you decide to take a short rest.
Okay.
I'm taking a long rest.
Okay, morning, heading into a long rest. Bungo, what do we have
that's
you?
just it, though. It's like because if you take a short rest on the boat, it acts as a long rest with the Heroes Feast because we got the
Correct.
Gloria now.
Correct.
So you might as well declare you're taking a short rest, use the long rest, and get the Heroes Feast.
Correct. Yep, you could if you wanted to. Absolutely.
You know?
As long as you're on the ship, you get those effects.
I mean, that's why we went to this freaking thing to get that stupid
Figure
Florian thing, right?
Bungo, what skill check are we using again for your cooking ability?
I was doing wisdom to not poison anyone.
Wisdom in performance or sleight of hand?
I think it was performance
Okay.
because at least I have a +1 for that. So
Well, it was either sleight of hand performance, or I thought maybe we had. Let me check my notes.
or maybe
'Cause
it was nature.
Oh, it could be nature. Yeah, I think it's wisdom and nature. But actually, I think it's nature first because that is the assembly of the ingredients,
Okay,
and
that
then
was a
wisdom is the cooking base that you use for your cooking skill.
13 followed by a 14.
You poison nobody, and anybody that partakes of your food will gain advantage on insight checks for the next until the next short long rest.
Okay.
I rolled for water or ice.
Okay,
What do we got?
you rolled for water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me some water.
Well,
Why did you roll for water?
because you asked what I said I wanted to do. I wanted to tinker to make it an area effect, and you said what.
Oh, gotcha.
Well-
Gotcha. That's right.
I thought you meant like what element, so I rolled a d4 because I couldn't choose one.
So, would it focus on cold damage then?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it would just be like, instead of it being a 5-foot cube, it would be an area of effect spell that deals with ice.
Ooh, I can cast a spell called Tidal Wave if that would help you with your work.
Oh my god,
Um,
he's gonna build a gun that has tidal wave stored in it, and when he pulls the trigger, it's like a cone effective tidal wave that freezes anybody in it.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool.
I really like that. That's kind of cool.
It'd be one and done, but you could certainly try to put together the pistol that would do that. Yeah.
You got to get fire because that's the bane of all ships. If
Well,
we get-
eventually I want to do every element, have every element be an area of effect sort of spell.
Right.
Versus a single target spell is my goal.
This guy just wants a barreled shotgun. Each one's an element: fire, ice, poison, whatever else.
Why did I use colors? Why did I put these little markings on them? I can't read my own handwriting. Shit, which element is this?
Alright.
But I'm not gonna do. I think it's probably prudent not to do all of them at once. I think if I'll do one element at a time.
I gotta go on Discord on this.
Yeah.
So what do you think is a good? I mean, we could do the tidal wave thing. I was just thinking I just need an area effect, cold damage or type spell. Type.
I mean, if you want,
or it doesn't have to be a spell. It's just an effect, right? Just something
right.
So like instead of a 5-foot cube, it like shoots off, I don't know, a cone that freezes everybody, or tidal wave that's freezes everybody, or creates a sheath of ice on the ground for a certain that trips everybody or makes everybody slide and fall prone or something, or I don't know.
Or you could make it into a grease gun.
But it's ice instead of.
Yeah, it's ice instead of grease.
Why don't you make it into grease gun? Because isn't there a spell called grease?
There is, yeah.
I think I have that spell.
That'd be hilarious because then you could shoot it at another ship and then we could light the grease on fire.
Well, no, it would be ice. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, because he's focusing on the cold element.
Yeah.
Water element.
Water element. Yeah.
That's just an extra big. Fuck you.
Okay.
Make it like a rust gun.
What's up with your microphone, Bungo?
What's it doing?
It's like you sound like this when you talk.
Nah, that's your headset.
Oh, it's the headset. Okay.
That's
I'll
your
just get used to it. Usually it's
Am I robotic?
Xander's got the
Usually
fucking
it's
weird
me.
problems with his mic.
Nah, he got a
new.
new router. He's set.
Yeah, dude, you haven't had one problem with that thing.
Since Christmas. No.
That's
Xander's
good.
the one who may or may not be a transformer in disguise.
That better?
Robots in disguise.
Robot still? Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah, it's
just
not that
no.
bad.
It's fine. Like we can understand you. We can hear you. I think so far as being picky.
I am being picky. This is a
do need a new
serious
headset,
show,
but
guys.
This is serious.
Nobody wants to
No.
hear a cutting out
God.
Yeah, making flesh golems
And-
and growing mushroom
To that-
people.
making Jason
And-
look bad. None of our play
Bring them
does. Just
And the
that right there.
Meanwhile, Ivar's the only one without a backdrop.
How do you do a backdrop? I'll do
Exactly. I knew that question was coming.
it. You tell me how, and I'll do it.
All right, let's
the
do
3 buttons next to your microphone.
Oh, I'm too terrified to even show him.
Visual
because he might-
effects.
the power at his house might go out.
So there's a little microphone, a little camera, and a little screen.
So you got the 3 dots, right?
Next to them.
Yep. Click on that. And then above that, it'll say visual effects.
let's do this. Let's do tidal wave,
Okay.
and I have
Oh, I
to
see.
roll a D. I have to roll a 6 for it to recharge. Otherwise, if it doesn't recharge, it just goes back to its 5-foot cube of.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, currently Safari doesn't support visual effects on Mac OS.
Oh, you're on Safari.
Oh, now I'm
You
totally
switch-
gone. Where am I at now? There we
There
go.
you
There I am. Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
I'm
it's
just agreeing with
circles
that.
'cause my-
I'm doing that. That's with the pistol. I'm gonna do that with the pistol.
And what's your tinker skill base that we went with? We went with intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yep. Give me an intelligence check. See how well this goes.
Woo! Now I get a high roll. 21.
Nice. As long as you're not
I wanted to text you something.
as long as you're not disrupted, you finish that up. You finish making that gun before taking your long rest for the next day's before the next day's worth of travel.
Cool. Awesome.
So Mordain is asleep. Kunlun is piloting the helm's deck. Bungo heading to bed as well at this point.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do something, Jason, but I need to text you it.
Uh-oh. You can PM it to me in Discord.
That's where I'm trying to find you in Discord right now. There you are. Is that you? That's TTRPG.
Yeah, the one that says storyteller with the big, pretty profile pic and the amazing graphics. That's me.
I got to go down and find.
Oh, yeah. You go down, baby. Go down and you find it right now.
Tal'Dorei storyteller. What the hell? Jesus. Got a big skull attack me right now. Message.
Yep.
So this message you'll just see?
Yep. Oh, I love my little animation when you click on my profile now. It's so cool.
Oh shit, can I do that? Yeah, I can still do. Hang on, I gotta double check that I can still do this to my character.
Okay.
20 years later.
20 millennia later.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, I also
I can't do it
resummoned
anymore.
Trackers.
Do we
You
have
said-
to be circles and our heads have to be in these circles? Because now, like, my name's always in my face now. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't want to just see myself. That sucks. No one wants to look at that. Okay. Don't click on your face. Whatever you
I
do.
did.
Are we gonna get back to the game, or are we gonna?
I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated, man. I
Like,
call it
like
coach.
this
I
went
gotta
to like
get
an
better.
old man's like just rerouting of like let's just bullshit for the whole time, like for the past 15 minutes. Like
I
what
know.
the
I'm
fuck?
sorry.
Sorry, I was encouraging him because I wasn't really intercepting, but I
I'm
can't
ready. I'm
help
sorry.
it, man. It makes me laugh. It makes me giggle. All right, so day 2 comes to a close. It's going to be the following day. Who would like to roll a D20? We're officially rolling on the traveling table.
Kunlun will.
No, that's not how this works.
Xander can roll it. He's got
That's an
D&D
11.
Beyond. We'll get a 20.
Mordain, you rolled an 11.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
The second days, we're on second day of travel, right?
mhm.
Third day. No, third day.
Third day.
We're on the third day of travel. The weather is quite nice. Nothing on the horizon that looks like it would be a problem. You guys get yet another day to work on anything if you'd like to, or we can just let the day go by. It's up to you.
I want to work on some poisons for my blowgun.
Okay. Do you want to find anyone to help you so you can have advantages, or is this something you're doing in secret?
Who do I want to get to help me?
Both Skrilo and Slick would give you advantage on your roll checks, since they're
But-
both tinkerers and artificers.
Yeah, but Bungo's a druid, right?
Yeah, he's got high nature, so he's really good with poisons.
Because I was thinking maybe we could like throw the net out and see if we can catch some poison fish, and then like.
I got a bunch of mushrooms down in the hold. I'm sure some of those
Yeah.
are poison.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. And I have my poisoner's kit, so.
Okay. You eventually come and find Bungo and explain to him what you'd like to do. Bungo, give me a nature check as you examine the many mushrooms that are now growing throughout your little garden.
13.
You do discover that you have a black heart mushroom. You pull it out. Give me a wisdom check, if you would, please.
Saving throw?
Wisdom check. So you roll you roll a d20 and then add your wisdom modifier to it.
6.
Okay. The mushroom unfortunately does not harvest well. You'll have to pick another one.
Okie dokie.
So give me another nature check.
19.
Okay. You find another one. Go ahead and give me another wisdom check, if you would.
7.
So the forest is watching Bungo try to find a poison blackheart mushroom, and every time he pulls
breathing
it,
down my back. You're creeping
he
me out.
finds it, but every time Bungo goes to harvest it, it just kind of turns to crumbly mush in his hand each time he tries to harvest it.
Never mind. I'll go talk to Mordain, the person I should have talked to begin with.
Okay.
Mordain is going to be annoying because Zephora did not first go to him. So he's going to be...
You don't know that I didn't go to you first.
It's a
that's
small
true.
shit.
No, it's not.
It's just...
You
No,
had
it's
to
not.
roll something to see if I...
You know what? You could roll an insight check when Zephora arrives to have a conversation with you.
I'll do that.
What do I
Okay.
get to roll to counter it? My deception?
Deception. Yeah, your
Oh.
deception.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, crap. This deception, I think, is pretty damn good.
Can be.
That's 10.
A 10?
Yep.
Oh, that's not even her. Sorry. Yes, I do. Fucking D&D Beyond.
Yeah, Bill was having issues with it too.
I'm gonna update you right now and kick you out. Just a... Why did I?
Meanwhile, while we're waiting,
Okay, that's right.
I was going to say,
I'm going to try to do plant growth on
I got
our
a 10 too.
mushroom baby.
I mean, from your perspective, Mordain, you're not really sure what Zephora's been up to. So you wouldn't necessarily know that she had gone somewhere else, but you also have an inkling it's possible she would have gone to someone else before finding you. It could have gone either way, for all you know.
I went to Bungo first. But now I'm coming to you.
I'll go first instead of me.
Sorry about that. But he's pathetic. He crushed mushrooms. I was trying to get some poison.
She was craving strange.
It doesn't excuse the way you treat me.
How do I treat you?
Second,
Second to what?
everything apparently.
Is this some type of emotion or something?
I don't know.
Well, you need to get right with yourself. Emotions are the worst things you can have. They make you do strange things.
Yes.
All right. Help me make poison. What do you have? And don't lie to me either.
I have a flame. In terms of poison, he's being a pain in the ass. In terms of poison, Mordain ain't your friend.
Well, aren't you in love with the sea and the ocean and all that?
Yeah,
I mean, you could help him try to harvest some blowfish.
I could try that. Or like
I'll
line
tie a
fish.
rope to your waist and an anchor to your foot. And
He's
then-
got water breathing on. He could just dive in.
Well, we want to be able to pull him up.
Which one? Don't you have a shark? Who rides the shark?
No, that's Riptide. That's the whole other game.
Oh yeah, that's the whole other crew. That's right.
Riptide could show up though. Hey, what's up? Oh, you want to go there and get some pufferfish? They choked my shark.
Mordain, as you go up on the main deck, give me a nature check for starters.
So I go up on the main deck.
Are you really? Is Mordain really being snivelly?
A little bit.
Oh.
A little bit.
16. Like,
Six.
Mordain's being like a little bit like butthurt that you didn't go to him, but also whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Relationships are complicated.
I hate to break up with him, but damn it, seems like he's getting a little too clingy.
I mean,
Too fast.
you have to kill him if you break up with him. Then
He's
Is that how
moving
that
too
works?
fast. No, that's you, Slick.
I don't know what
You're
you're
the guy
talking
who
about.
likes to maybe he'll
Don't
be
know what you're
he'll be
talking
wiping his head all over the ship.
He must have been a virgin. Yours first. He's imprinted.
Oh, that might be it. Were you a virgin, Mordain?
I don't want to talk about
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Did Zephora take your man cherry?
I'm doing. Okay, we're moving this along. I'm doing Earth.
I love Xander.
Oh, it's awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna do Earth now on the gun.
Okay.
Isn't there like an earthquake spell? Earthquake thing.
Well, yeah, but that's a pretty high level.
Yeah. What's a good area of effect Earth type?
Thing that would be comparable to your level or anybody's level in general for the crew? I'm thinking like mold earth would be a good one.
Yeah, why don't you do move earth and then you can put rocks and shit in it and then cast the move earth on it.
Like mold earth. What are some other ones for? I think there's a spell called tremor. I believe. Let me double check my notes.
Heat metal.
Ooh,
That's
heat
fire
metal.
metal.
That's
Yeah,
fire. I'm doing
Yeah,
Earth.
that's fire based. There's a first level spell called Earth Tremor. There's also Stone Shape, but that's fourth level.
Erupting earth.
Erupting Earth, that's third level. Do you have that one, Bongo?
I do.
Yeah, you could do that one.
What's erupting Earth do?
Copy it and paste it.
It copies and pastes what?
Now you're
Yes,
being a
it's
smart
Discord.
ass.
Uh-huh.
Hey Mordain, do you have any like illusion spells?
illusion spell.
Ooh, that I kind of like this one, Slick.
No,
Ooh.
I have Ray of Sickness. I have Hex.
Yeah, let's do that one. What's it called?
I have Grease as well.
It's
What?
called
Erupting Earth.
Erupt Earth is the name of the spell.
I have what?
What?
No, I was talking to Mordain. You
Oh,
guys
I
do
have-
your thing.
Ray of
Do your
Sickness.
gun thing.
Riptide. Hex.
What'd you get for
Okay.
your nature check, Mordain?
I got a 16.
16. Using one of the nets aboard the ship, you managed to harvest 3 blowfish out of the sea. Now all you gotta do is figure out how to extract the venom or the poison from the blowfish. How's your sleight of hand, Zephora?
Well, now I can check with Bungo because Bungo
That's true. That's true. Bungo, give me a nature check.
Nothing
As
against you, Mordain, but he knows about nature and things. So let's
Sure.
go
Or
talk
I
to
could
him.
just do the
Ever
cantrip
bring
poison
to
spray.
Do you want to go with me?
17.
Yes.
Do you want to hold my
Let's-
hand?
well, he's trying to do, or Zephora is trying to extract enough poison to apply poison to her blow darts. So they're not magically infused items like Slick is capable of doing. These have to be these are more physical items that have to be interacted with. Bungo, as Zephora and Mordain come to you because you're at Slick's workshop down in the hold, give me a nature check as you examine the blowfish.
17.
You pull out one of your better daggers. You begin to pull the blowfish apart, cutting into it. Before long, go ahead and roll a d4, if you would, please, Bungo.
Poison, tasty fish. 3.
3. You managed to extract 3 uses of blowfish poison. Each of the use is good for 10 applications, so you can apply to 30 darts, Zephora, the poison. And it is 2d6 poison damage, DC 15 or higher to avoid the poison effect.
Is it paralytic?
On con
DC
save.
15.
Yeah, DC 15 con save to avoid the poison effect. Because it's harvested, it does not contain the paralytic effect, only the poison effect.
Cool.
So if they save, they take no damage?
Yeah, if they save, they take no damage. If they fail, they take the poison damage and also are poisoned.
Okay, so I got... All right, that's plenty of that. Okay.
So I'll take up most of your day to do that with Bungo and Mordain. Slick, you finish working on the gun. Before long, the sun sets on the 3rd day. Any last minute things anyone wants to work on before we move on to day 4?
I'll probably spend more time focusing on the flesh column.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, Mordain, as you spend the early part of the evening interacting with the parts and bits that remain.
That is a 17.
You can't help but notice on some of the fleshy bits, you see remnants of tattoos. Give me a history check, if you would, please.
That's a 12.
12. The tattoos seem familiar to you, but you cannot seem to connect them to anything in particular. However, you do come to the conclusion that this person is a pirate.
Ah.
A human pirate.
He was
So-
once one of us.
That'll finish your nighttime activity. Anybody else want to do anything before we move on to day 4?
Yarp.
What do you want to do, Bungo?
I wanted-
Plant growth on the mushroom. He is now doubled in size. No mouth or nose has developed, as far as you could tell, but little kind of buddy arms are beginning to develop off the side stem. The mushroom still has its eyes, and it currently sits at about 16 inches tall in the potted chamber.
Cool. I'll tell it pirate bed stories and try to raise it up to be a good, vicious, bloodthirsty pirate.
Okay. You assume it can hear you, but you're not sure if it understands you at this point. Because every time you try to cast message or kind of like dial into its possible consciousness, there's just nothing there. It's just empty, just a void.
Gotcha.
All right, on to day 4 of travel. If you need to, go ahead and click off a long rest if you need to. If you don't, no worries. Let's see. Mordain rolled the previous day's D20. Who would like to roll the next D20? Zephora, Slick, or Bungo?
Slick.
Bungo, you're
Slick
gonna
will do it.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
order
be-
Slick.
I'm not going to be
roll.
held accountable for what happens.
Ocho.
Fine.
An 8.
What? Oh,
The weather is now rainy.
Nice.
It's
damn it,
overcast.
Bungo!
It's overcast, rainy, and thunder. But other than that, nothing. You did roll an 8. Nothing too untoward happens so far throughout the day. Day 4. What would you guys like to work on?
Wind
You're gonna do wind on this one,
or electricity, or
and I'm imagining it's a chambered gun that you twist to the different elements, right? You twist it to each different one.
Yeah, but each one has that big opened blunderbuss sort of look to it.
And once it's shot, it's one and done. So once the chamber is used, that chamber
I have to roll a d6 to see if I get it back. Otherwise,
if it'll reach. Otherwise, it's done for the day.
Yeah,
gotcha.
That way,
a good limiter like that.
Okay, so lightning.
Gust of wind.
What if we could do gust of wind? But I was thinking fog cloud. But that's not really. It's not really damage type. That's more. Doesn't necessarily have damage type.
There is gust of wind,
storm.
warding
Sleep
wind. Ooh, there's wind wall. A wall of
And you
strong
can
wind
shape
rises from the ground at a point you choose within range. You can make the wall. My tab. When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes a 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. That could be a good one.
I threw it up in Discord.
Let's see. Okay, walk on.
Slick, give me an intelligence check for this one. Make sure you can actually do the charge and put the spell into it. You can have advantage because I would imagine Bungo would help you with that spell.
Oh, 21 again.
Nice. Once again, successfully charging the wind wall barrel is now active and charged.
Yeah, we could do wind wall. Wind wall. Nice. He's just giggling.
The whole time he's working on it. It's going to be the greatest thing ever.
It's just gonna be so cool. I never get to use it.
It's a semicircle.
Mordain, what are you going to work on for the day?
I think I'm gonna continue cranking away at this golem.
Yeah, this time give me an Arcana check as you examine the jars in a little bit more closer detail.
That's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
There are some very complex Arcana writing on each of the jars. It would appear that this Arcana writing is designed to prevent something from happening. So it's written and etched into the jar lids that are sealed on top of each of the jars. Too complex for you to decipher.
That's disappointing. That is disappointing.
Science.
I will bring it to one of my friends to see if they know what the fuck this thing says.
As you head down towards the workbench, Slick is down there tinkering on his new gun. Slick, Mordain arrives, hands one of the jars over to you, and shows you some Arcana writing on the lid of the jar. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you examine it.
8.
8. It is pretty complex. It has something to do with a very advanced form of gentle repose.
This looks like something to do with preserving it. Where'd you pick this up?
I picked it up in a place of bountiful waste.
So you don't remember. Okay, good. You could have just said so. God, I ain't gotta be so dramatic all the time.
All right.
All right, let's see. 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 Let's
What's life without a little drama?
Sorry.
Well, yeah, be quiet and
Be
peaceful.
quiet and peaceful. I can get my work done. Okay, thank you. We'll see if we can put this another piece together. Now, is this supposed to be some sort of like specific gender? Because so far it's looking like it's gonna be you're looking like a man.
You looking like a man?
It looking like a thing, actually.
Skrilo kind of like looks at the jars and looks at you guys. You know, we could possibly test assembling the hand to the arm.
Let's do it.
I think we should do it.
Just no
Hey,
brain surgery.
hey, Bungo, are you available? We're going to do a little flesh golem work. If you're
All right.
interested in watching.
Sounds like fun.
Bring one of your mushrooms. We need the mycelium interconnectivity with that. It'll really help with the synapses of the electrical impulses.
So scientific. Bungo, give me a nature check as you examine your mushroom bed.
21.
Nice. You come across one particular mushroom that is called a psychic bay mushroom. It will give anyone who takes the mushroom, it'll give them advantage on intelligence-based checks for the next hour.
I very carefully harvest it.
Okay. You pull it out of the mushroom bed garden that you have. You eventually make your way down towards the other end of the cargo hold, and there is Skrilo very carefully pulling the hand and one of the arm pieces, because it's cut in multiple pieces, out of one of the other jars. They lay it down. Well, the arm piece doesn't really twitch all that much. The fingers do twitch slightly. Skrilo is pulling out some weird concoctions, a needle, and a bit of thread. He also has the spell Mending ready to go as he begins to carefully do the stitching. Slick, give me an Arcana check as you watch Skrilo do the stitching.
15.
Do you have Mend by chance, Slick?
I do.
I believe that's a cantrip, correct?
Mending? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have it. Yes, I have it.
Okay. So Slick, while he's doing the stitching, you're doing the mending. The two of you take quite a bit of, maybe about a half hour to do it. And he does quite a good job on it. And kind of looks at the handiwork and sees some of the tattoos. With all of you there, although I think Sephora, where would you be? Are you watching them tinker about with this flesh golem at this point?
No, what I'm doing is as soon as Bungo leaves, I'm going to go down and check out his mushrooms. Maybe I won't destroy them when I'm touching them.
Fair enough. I love it. So we'll come back to that in a second. But Bungo,
Okay.
Slick, and Mordain, it goes pretty well. Skrilo seems to think that if you guys help him and spends the entire day and evening, he could assemble the body and see what parts are missing.
I offer my day.
Okay.
Oh, look at it. More eyeballs. Where's Colin when you need him? That looks like a tongue. That looks like a testicle. Okay. Let's see. Moving on here.
And the largest jar is actually the head.
Oh.
Does it look like black mane?
Give me either insight or history check there, Bungo.
I was gonna say a redhead, but okay.
14. And I have seen the ghost of black mane. Possibly.
This feels like it's related to a totally different person. The tattoos and the general descriptions of the body parts as it's being reassembled and put back together again. You do not get the feeling this is black mane.
Okay. I share my insight.
Okay.
That ain't what black bean looked like. What God, I can't even remember. his
Shut
name.
up, I'm going. I got all day.
All right, never mind. We're good.
What does it look like? What does it remind you of?
I don't know. It's not black bean.
It's not Blackbait? Okay.
Nope.
So we don't have to worry about the soul of Blackbait inhabiting us and killing us. Good.
We
So
just
far
have
as you head down towards the lower hold and find Bungo's little garden patch, the only thing that
Yeah.
looks a little odd is that there is one particular mushroom that now is 24 inches tall, has little buddy arms and little beady eyes, but no mouth, no nose. You kind of have to walk by it. It sits in a corner to get to his main mushroom bed. You already know what the poison mushrooms look like, so give me a sleight of hand as you try to
Well,
harvest one of them.
I want to try to find a hallucinogenic mushroom.
Ooh, and that's going to
that-
require a nature check then, if you would please.
Well, I was
Or
just thinking
medicine.
of licking them all. With my poison, and with my poison resistance, I can not die. See,
Okay.
but no, I can do the nature thing, whatever it is. It's
Control.
probably gonna suck.
Okay.
Let's see, where's my nature? Nature, okay, fine. Wow, pretty good. So I have a 16.
Yeah, there's one particular mushroom that you recognize. It's called a red mane mushroom. It is known to induce hallucinogenic effects.
So what I want to try to make with it is I can put it in a drink or I can use the blowgun and it will give me advantage when I cast suggestion on someone.
Ooh, I love that. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand as you go to harvest it and turn it into the liquid required for it to have the effect.
Sleight of hand?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a good score on it. Hang on a second.
Just got to beat a DC 15, as long as it's higher than a 15.
I got a 24.
Nice. Not only do you successfully harvest the mushroom, but you distill it because Bungo's little cookery area is there as well. So you're able to kind of boil it down and put it in some of the cheesecloth and then drain the hallucinogenic oil into a small little wax vial. Roll a D8 for me, if you would, please, Sephora. We'll double the chances.
6.
6. You have 6 uses of this hallucinogenic oil that you've distilled. Just dip your dart into the vial, and that dart will give you advantage if you hit a target. Well, technically, you could be your delivery system for the spell effect. So as you cast the spell, the blow dart simply gives you technically would give the person disadvantage on the saving throw for charm, I believe, is what you're looking
Right.
for.
Or I can put it in a drink, right?
In a drink, on a dart, yeah.
Okay,
Anyone
cool.
who consumes it will say has to beat the same spell effect for charm, which I believe is a wisdom DC versus your spell
let me-
DC
Let me see what the suggestion is.
or suggestion.
Suggestion is, let's see, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, no, it's a wisdom saving throw, but I think the DC is your spell DC. And since it's being
Oh.
applied, it'll just channel that spell DC whenever you use it.
Okay.
So that's what you'll spend your day working on.
Okay.
It is the end of the day. Evening once again has come upon us on day 4. Kunlin reports that it's only 2 more days to get to the Shaker Isles. By the end of the night, however, you guys have assembled a flesh golem who is not animated yet. They have kind of short brown hair and a short brown beard. They are covered in like nautical and very what you would assume to be pirate tattoos. They are missing their right hand. and they are missing their left leg, and they are missing part of their torso as well. Skrilo has done a pretty good job of using the stitch material, the pine tar, and the mending spell through Slick's abilities to assemble this beginnings of a flesh golem. You then watch as Skrilo pulls out a kind of a small ceramic container filled with like this weird kind of oil. He then begins to rub oil all over the flesh golem as he applies gentle repose to the flesh golem to keep it from rotting over the next 10 days.
I connect to the flesh golem, like in kind of however he's been connected to me. I'm like, where are you? Like, where's the rest of the body?
You can just hear the giddy excitement in your head, this response that's building, this idea. You don't need to find my actual body parts to finish me. Anybody else's body parts will do quite nicely. Unfortunately, the shark that devoured me at the time, well, enjoyed a big meal.
Like, Mordain forgets that he's talking to someone in his head, and he just, ha! We need to go to shore. Me find a wretched cretin. Kunlun, make haste. Or not Kunlun, Zephora.
Yes.
Make haste for shore. I require to find a miscreant.
What are you talking about?
I need a miscreant. I need someone as an offer.
For what?
As you come down to the lower hold of Mordain, they have partially assembled a human form that is currently missing a leg, a hand, and part of its torso. They've essentially built a Frankenstein monster, a flesh golem, but it's not animated yet because it's still missing some body parts. It would seem that Mordain would like to find someone to fill in the missing gaps.
I'll go talk to Kunlun. Where's the nearest port?
As you make it up to Kunlun, he says that by tomorrow evening, you will be at the Shatter Isles, and perhaps this port on the smaller map, this little area called the Eastern Rest, might offer up an opportunity.
Okay, I'll go down and tell Mordain.
Okay.
We'll be in a little We'll be in a little village tomorrow.
Great. Make sure it's where there's hated people who no one will miss.
That's no fun.
I don't think Mordain and Zephora should be allowed to date anymore. They're creepy as fuck.
Of course they are.
Like Skrilo even like, well, I'm going to go get some rest, and like just kind of sidewalks away, just trying to get away from the weird conversation that's taking place.
As he tries to get away, I want to do something of like Arms of Hadar to grab it and be like, someone needs to watch. No one is allowed to be alone.
Strength save, isn't it? Or dex?
Yeah.
Strength. Give me a casting roll, since it is a spell.
That is a 19.
Yeah, no problem. Goes off. He fails the strength save. These dark tentacles of magic kind of wrap around his feet and grab onto him. And he's like, listen, Mordain, this dark shit that you're into, look, that it may be your thing, not quite my thing. Can I just please go rest up? Took quite a bit of time and effort for me to stitch this body together for you.
You did. Thank you. And after realizing that, like acquiesces and
Yeah. The arms lay back down into the ground and just, holy fuck, this guy's weird. And just kind of like quickly, his flat feet take him up on board, up onto the main deck of the ship.
I'll have to find someone else to watch, Zephora.
Watch what?
Our dance.
What dance?
I don't know. Apparently nothing anymore. Damn.
Ooh, this is going south fast.
I have to get back to the bridge, and I turn and walk away.
Yeah. Head back up to the helm stack. If anyone needs it, go ahead and take a long rest. Final day of travel. Oh yeah,
That
go ahead,
evening,
Mundo.
Even
I
dating
wanna-
in D&D is a bitch.
I wish to cast Speak with Plants.
Oh,
On my mushroom.
yes. That is a spell, correct?
It is. And
Give me a casting roll.
first level, so it should be good.
Plus, we have to wait till you animate that thing.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. That means the next time you cast a spell will automatically work. Yeah, you feel the spell surround you and surround the mushroom. And as it surrounds the mushroom, you just hear this inner monologue in the mushroom's maybe their head or maybe their mind. You're not really sure. There's not much there yet. It's growing. It's agitated. It animates itself from time to time. But as you focus in on trying to figure out what its mind is doing, you just kind of hear this. Just this carnival music just cycling inside of its head.
All right. I'll ask it if it has a name.
No response.
Okay. Are you happy?
The carnival music gets higher and faster, gets more empathetic. You get the feeling that, yes, it is happy.
Do you need more water? Do you need more poop?
Jesus.
I'm gonna name the Kunlun.
You know, your nature check tells you it's doing fine. It doesn't really know how to respond to some of these words. It barely could figure out what to do when you said the word happy. It just kind of like automatically responded to it, thinking that maybe it meant something. You get the feeling that this thing is still evolving. It's not quite capable of communication yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll cook dinner for everyone, and we'll find out how well Sephora cleaned the pots and pans.
Yeah, see if you guys all have hallucinations because of, yeah. Go ahead and give me a nature check to assemble the ingredients of the meal.
14.
Decent. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check to see how well you do the cooking.
Another natty. For
Another
24.
20. Nice. Everybody will gain advantage on all spell saving throws for the next 24 hours.
Nice. Okay.
Who would like to roll a d20 for the final day's journey?
I'll go.
Okay, Slick, go for it. 11. Final day's journey goes by. Eventually, the thunder and rain cease. Only the wind in the backdrop kind of whirling around on the main deck. Final day of travel before arriving at the Shaker Isles.
I'm working on fire.
Here goes the final one, the fourth element.
Whatever you want.
Obviously,
You want-
heat metal
I'll
is
just
going to be
keep-
the one.
Heat metal. Or fireball. But I think heat metal is probably more fun.
Oh, I don't know. Fireball would be pretty fun too. That's only a third level spell.
Think?
Yeah, I think Skrilla will help you put fireball into the weapon.
Okay.
Because heat metal requires concentration.
Ah.
Who's Skrilo? Oh, is that fish thing? That
Yeah,
we
the
brought with us?
Kuatoa Smith that you guys rescued.
Okay. And he's a cleric?
He is a artificer cleric. Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. Weird, but cool. All right.
What are you rolling your eyes for?
What?
You totally did the weird, and then you went with your eyes. You were like... He has kept us
Guess-
alive more times than anybody else here, so we like.
I mean, not wrong.
The Kuatoa?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's done some pretty solid healing in combat. Yeah.
He has?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
When?
If you rescued him, yeah.
When?
Where was you then?
See,
I never
Uh,
got healed
in
by
the
that guy. He hasn't done
tower-
shit for me.
Yeah, he helped us in a lot of combats.
Bullshit. What has he done?
Roll the tapes. Are you not looking at? Roll back the tapes. Roll back.
Roll
the-
back.
I've never. I don't think I've ever been healed by him
Walter!
ever.
Well, you do creep him out a little bit. It's
I'll
possible.
I'll keep an eye on him now. I don't know.
It's just like you're not healing anybody. If you don't heal anybody, if you don't heal me specifically, you're off the team.
Well, you know.
The final
s-
day's
fish, he
travel
can
goes
swim.
by with no ill effect. Slick is working on his gun, his final element of his gun. Anybody else want to do anything with the last day of travel?
I want to spend some time with connecting to patrons, figuring out where my alignment.
Give me a charisma save, if you would, please.
That is an 18 plus 7.
25. You find yourself at the setting of the sun, kind of using a dark area of the boat, of the ship, to reach out to your patron. The wind kind of moving around you. And then you feel a connection, like you're being watched. You stand up at the rail, looking down over the rail of the ship, down into the water. And all you see is this like inky kind of fluid floating in the water. And you hear this. I've been watching you. I've been listening in on what you and your friends are doing. I brought you something. And you watch as this like 25-foot pillar of inky black water pulses up and a dead body lands on the other side of the railing. A corpse, waterlogged corpse, but fully intact, all of its body parts.
Mm.
And then you just hear the chaos patron, can't wait to see what you're going to do with this. And then another font of water pushes up, and then a leather book kind of lands on the deck of the ship. Seems to be some kind of spell book, perhaps, as you stare at it. And then the chaos demon just smiles in the water, never really seeing its form, never really like understanding its form. Just these two red glowing eyes that blink up at you. This smile of crooked yellow and white teeth. All of his form kind of begins to recede back into the water.
As
He
like
just-
as he sees the smile or whatever, just the teeth, Mordain just returns like
Good
Seemed like-
luck.
the
Yeah, you hear him whisper, good luck. And then just disappears into the inky blackness of the water. Currently, there's a corpse at your feet and a spell book at your feet.
I take the spell book to not the spell book, the corpse to oh my gosh, I forget his name.
Skrilo?
Skrilo. And
Okay.
I'm like, this
Oh,
might-
excellent. I didn't realize you had a corpse lying around. You just keep getting
Or-
weirder and weirder, Mordain.
what's life without a little quirk?
Yeah, you keep doing these little
You
sayings, and it just freaks me out even more. Just give me the corpse. I'll do the harvesting and getting the other parts ready for you.
Yeah.
You can ask me these questions that we can answer with quiet, peaceful. I can get my words out.
So Skrilo will begin to harvest the body parts and the missing parts of the flesh golem. Mordan, give me investigation as you examine the spell book.
19.
19. This spell book appears to belong to a wizard. Not sure their name, but they're a reasonably powerful wizard. And you find a lot of spells around animate dead, raise dead. You find some spells about animate object. Everything you probably need to try to figure out with your friends on how to bring this flesh golem to life. Give me an Arcana check, if you would, please, Mordain.
That's a 17.
The Arcana is a little bit complex, but you get the feeling that if you recruit Bungo and Slick for some help, you could probably pull this off.
I choose to recruit them.
Okay. You go and seek them out. How do you try to recruit them?
I'm going to go talk to Skrilo too.
Yeah, you'll wander downstairs into the hold. Talk to Skrilo. Skrilo's got like one of those old school bone saws out. He's currently cutting off the appropriate leg, the appropriate hand, and sections of the torso. And he's got the body parts kind of on a table, getting ready to kind of, oh, Zafar, what can I do for you? Sorry. He's like wearing a butcher's apron covered in fleshy bits.
I brought you something for the golem.
What did you bring me?
This. And I hand him the head. Maybe you can use the brain.
Oh, the brain. What head is this?
Oh, it's a head of an artificer.
Is this Qualish's head?
Yes.
Oh, well, we already have a head, but I'm more than happy to use the brain. Perhaps this will increase the animus of the creature's function and ability. Excellent. Kind of takes it from you, and it's a bit on the smelly side, but should still work. He sets the head down on the workbench. You watch as he pulls out his tools. He begins to peel back the scalp, and he takes out his small little manual saw to cut out the skull cap, and he peels the skull cap off. Just as he peels the skull cap off and scoops out the brain from the skull, Mordain, Bungo, and Slick will begin to arrive.
I kick the head into the corner so they don't see that it's
that's Qualish's head.
From Qualish's head.
But Mordain, you've got all your friends and all your crew down here. It looks like Skrilo's making the last alterations to the flesh golem. How do you convince everybody to participate in this event?
I go, wait a minute. And I look at the crotch of the dead man and look at the crotch of the golem, and which one's better? Do we need to replace anything?
No, it looks very appropriate.
All right.
I just saw the look on Slick's face. I'm like, nope, looks appropriate. Moving on.
Yep.
Mordain's going to regret being my boyfriend. And not very
we
long.
all regret Mordain being your boyfriend.
Yeah, I think the rest of the crew has regretted it more than anybody else.
Who? Who's regretted it?
The rest of the crew.
Even the ghostly crew like makes a little wide path around Mordain whenever the two of you are together.
Whatever they're doing is wrong, and we're dead. We've seen shit.
So Mordain, what do you do to convince the others to participate in this event?
We are here to find many different things. This golem will help us in this adventure. Your crew members, treasure. Isn't that what we're all here for?
Yes, I'll help. I'll
I
be
just
up
wanna see
in
what
about.
happens.
I'll be up outside in about give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be up. Something I gotta do down in the mushroom farm.
Okay, you head down to where you're harvesting the mushrooms.
And I
Flick.
cast augury.
He's gonna fuck that thing.
As you
isn't he?
realize, do you share the book at all, Mornane, with Slick?
My book, no.
Latu,
Precious.
Verata.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Ah, denied, Slick.
Skrilo finishes all the preparatory work. So all of the material components are now in place to try this ritual. The only thing missing is a spell to do the work, and then a final kind of infusion of the animate magic that it's going to require. But it's also a bit of a ceremony. It's a bit of a divinity approach as well, because while the magic is available to infuse into the creature, a item has to be specifically sacrificed to the golem to imbue it with animated life. Bungo, you head down to your mushroom farm. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna cast augury and find out if we're gonna kill ourselves with this fucking zombie.
He's not gonna tell us.
Our augury's a
Terrible
spell,
idea.
though, right? Augury's
It
a
is.
spell.
And I get a nat. It automatically.
Oh, you had a nat 20, so it automatically
Yeah.
goes off. That's right. You had a nat 20 on that other spell. The response you get is a strange, warm breeze that starts to kind of flutter by you, and then a cool breeze that also flutters by you, which means the
Wheel and
future.
blow.
Yeah, it's both.
It's good and
It's-
bad.
Yeah, it's a good and bad situation at this point.
Okie doke.
You give me an insight check to see if you could determine what the good and bad might mean.
16.
16. The good might mean that your spell abilities improve. The bad might be, do you really want to risk bringing a flesh golem into existence with this chaotic group? I mean, it's like, it's more about the lack of situational awareness is what your concern is.
Gotcha.
It could also
Okay.
be, it could genuinely be fun though. Like,
Yeah.
this is some powerful magic you're attempting, so this could be interesting to say the least.
Yeah. I just want to know if we're gonna wake something up that's gonna eat us all.
Yeah, fair enough.
If it's gonna be hostile towards us. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. I'm ready to help, guys.
Well, the question becomes, what spell do we imbue this creature with? I need an animate dead spell at the very least to be able to pull this off.
I can. Let me see here. I have revivify. Is that good enough?
That might pull the spirit into the body and animate it, but I don't know if it allows us to control it, though. Animate dead allows us to both control and bring it back into some kind of physical existence.
Don't think I have animate dead. Let me see if I have anything that would
I
fit.
Don't have it.
when I was looking through the book, did it have it?
It did have animate dead in the spell book, yeah.
I go up to Slick and I'm like, my friend here.
Now we need you.
It's like you watch as Mordain hands you a book, and it's a spell book. It's like it's pretty well kind of like developed with lots of necromancy spells, evocation spells, and sure enough, Mordain kind of has it open to a section that has the animate dead spell inside of it.
This should work.
So
No
if you try to
repercussions whatsoever with necromancy.
So it's like if you try to cast it, you can only use your spell modifier, not your spell attack modifier. for your spellcasting roll.
Okay. So that's a +3.
Can I do anything to help? Guidance,
What
aid?
level is it?
It's a, I believe, Animate Dead is a level 3 or level 4 spell. Let me see. Animate Dead level spell. It is a level 3rd spell.
Okay.
So 13 or higher on the roll.
14 + 3.
Nice. 17. You guys watch as Slick begins to read from the spell book, and the animate spell begins to kind of like coalesce around the flesh golem. You watch as parts of its body begin to twitch a bit.
My eyes become bloodshot, and I'm
Yeah. It's like going full feral golem.
Yep, the feral golem comes back out and is
Yeah, he
Good-
starts being
good
more
charge.
He starts being more shamanistic than wizard. Mordain, what offering do you give your new patron for this wonderful gift that he has bestowed upon you? This opportunity to earn more favor of your patron.
Because if I remember right, have I done fully the necessary thing to switch patrons yet?
You get the feeling that's exactly what's happening with this right now. This feels, yeah, like this feels like the
turning, it's like this is a dark
Yeah.
moment.
yeah, this feels like the test is happening. Like if you go through with this dark deed and make an offering during this dark deed, you get the feeling that this patron will open up to you, and this is the first step of its power opening up to you.
I'll look over to Slick and I'm like, read the book well. And I go over and as he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over and say, as power is given, faith is earned. And I cut my throat and bleed all over the.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, you slice your wrist or like your hand open, and you squeeze your hand, and the blood begins to pour out and onto the flesh golem. As it pours out, all of you watch as this kind of like dark energy begins to just kind of coalesce around the body. You watch as the body twitches and kind of like begins to twitch and move. Its head throws itself back, its mouth open as the energy kind of pours out of its mouth and back in yet again. Bungo, as you're watching this, Sephora's got this maniac look on her face. Mordain is like doing the Mordain is like doing the Mr. Burns thing. He's rubbing his hands together, and yes, it's alive,
Am I supposed to cut
and
myself
Slick is like lost. Like Slick is like lost in the ceremony of the spell. As the power is coalescing, and the power is like just building up, and it's like overwhelming and creating this kind of like intense energy and darkness all around you. You hear this tiny little voice.
Help me! Help me!
Oh God, you guys are truly fucked now. And like you get the feel that's like the first time you've connected with the mushroom creature below.
Oh no.
And at that moment, you watch as the flesh golem animates. Its form kind of leaning up on a table that's been kind of leaned up against the wall of the interior hold. And you watch as the bindings of its arms and legs and feet and everything kind of quickly kind of snap. And you watch as it stands there, drool pouring out of the corner of its mouth. And it's just like,
Hey, we did
It
it!
takes
We did it!
it takes a short step towards Mordain, and what is thy bidding, my master?
Oh, come
And then
on,
there's
friend.
this explosion of dark energy that kind of coalesces in front of Mordain. It pours into Mordain's mouth. It just like his mouth is open and a silent scream as this dark energy pours deep into his
Reverse
throat.
Fifth Element.
And then there's just this like haze of energy and ozone smell that just kind of settles into the chamber. And you guys watch as a demonic tattoo briefly forms on the face, neck, and arms of Mordain. And then it fades back into his skin, just kind of like fades away.
Oh,
And
shit, what was all that?
deep in your mind, Mordain, you hear this voice. Feed me.
Oh god.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm out.
Feed me. No one else hears it, just Mordain.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me.
You still need to go to shore.
Slick, you're 1. Sephora's 2.
Fuck.
Bungo's 3. Skrilo is 4. And Kunlin is 5. And Mordain, you are 6.
Okay.
Who's 3? Who do I say was 3?
Bungo.
You guys watch as the creature turns, takes a lumbering step. Bungo, give me a dexterity or strength save, your choice.
Bungo, look out!
Ah! 4, but I also have a free 20 I can roll at any time, right?
Yeah, if you have that D20 of advantage, absolutely. You can always re-roll that D20 with whatever you want.
I rolled a fucking 4.
Oh. Oh no.
You watch as the creature, fast for being such a lumbering beast,
Hey, do I have flash machine?
reaches down with its huge meaty hand and grabs onto Bungo, picks Bungo up, and Bungo, you feel the hands just break into your bone and flesh as you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. He picks you up and his mouth opens wide and he bites into your chest, ripping skin and armor and other clothing that you're wearing. You guys watch his blood start spurting all over the place and onto the ground as you take another 8 points of piercing damage. Give me a strength save, if you would, please, Bungo, as he's going to attempt to dislocate his jaw and try to swallow you whole.
Shit! Somebody do something!
Natural 20.
Nice! As he picks you up, his jaw dislocates, and he's trying to put you into his mouth, and you kick him with the bottom of your feet, and you kick him, and it knocks you back and away from him, but he's still got a good grip on
Moonbeam
you.
on it.
Cast Moonbeam on it?
Yeah, on
that-
both of us, I have to.
Yeah, it's gonna like column right. It's gonna center right on you and the creature. That's a wisdom save, right?
I don't even
Or
know.
con save or
Con
Moonbeam, I think.
15.
Con 15. He's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
That's a 14 plus 3 is going to be a 17 for the save. I do
I
need
still
a
have to roll
spell
the spell.
casting.
Yeah.
I need a spell casting roll.
It's spell attack roll, right?
Yeah, this time it's your spell attack roll because it's a spell you know.
And it is.
Control your creature,
Up to-
Mordain.
As this is happening, as Zephora says that, I try and
Yeah, like
figure-
Slick and Skrilo back away.
13
Zephora
plus
looks
7?
at you and yells at you to control your creature.
I try to connect with whatever entity that was saying "feed me," and try and fight back. I will feed you. These are not the people to feed you.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation check. Your choice. Bungo, would you roll for damage?
20 not. No. Spell roll was 20 not natural.
Okay, so that goes off. No problem. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh, that's gonna be loud, I think.
On a failed save, the creature takes 2d10.
On a
So-
successful save, it's half damage. So go ahead and roll the 2d10.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Well, it's 3D then because I rolled it at second level.
Yep.
18.
18 half to 9 points of radiant damage. Slick. Anything you want to try to do to help your friend Bungo out?
I rolled a 9 on intimidation.
Yeah, the monster
Yes,
ignores
he's gonna
you.
try
the
his
voice
new
ignores
gun
you.
out.
Yeah, it's like it's struggling with Bungo trying to. Its jaw is dislocated, and he's like trying to shove it into his mouth.
I take the damage too, right?
Yes, you can make a con save though if you'd like to have the damage.
I would like, and I did not.
So you take the full brunt of radiant damage as well.
Yep. And can I do a con save to keep it up, or do I automatically fail it?
No, you can make a con save to keep it up.
10?
10. How much damage did you take?
18?
Yeah, that will maintain concentration. 10 or higher is all you needed.
Good. Okay.
He's holding on to him and he's biting into him, right?
Yeah, well, now he's holding on to him and placing him up over his head as if to try to, force him into his mouth. But you watched as Bungo kicked off his jaw and prevented that from happening.
Okay. Do we want to damage this, or do we want? Okay. Split thinking. He throws one of his little discs onto Bungo and casts Sanctuary on him.
Nice. Sanctuary is now on Bungo.
Do I get a chance to do something else?
Yes. What would you like to try to do?
Well, so I want to feed a potion to Bungo to try and keep him stable and not
Okay.
KO.
Okay.
And as well as try again with also appealing to Gil, say, I will serve you. They are not the ones I will sacrifice to do so.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another intimidation or persuasion.
Not sacrifice, but they will be pawns in your what's it called? Not pawns, but soldiers. Soldiers. 18 intimidation.
18. Which potion are you using?
Greater healing.
Or superior?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the dice for that.
How many dice is that again?
I believe that is 8d4 plus 8, I believe.
I got a 16 on my spell cast.
On your spell cast?
Yeah.
Spell goes off. You watch as Mordain jumps to his feet, puts a full potion into Bungo's mouth. Bungo, you feel the healing effect. You also feel the grip around your body loosen, and you're able to slip out of the grapple onto the ground. You guys watch as the creature goes inert.
You get 24 hit points, Bungo.
Thank you. Damn.
Well, that was interesting. Let's not do
Laying
that
on the
ever
ground,
again.
I'm like, are we gonna keep it up, or should I drop the moonbeam?
I think you can drop the moonbeam.
The moonbeam drops. Kunlun
Ow.
comes running down the stairs. Skrilo comes out from behind a couple pickle barrels. He's like, well, I can see that this is, you guys have this under complete control. Bye-bye. And Skrilo races up the stairs really fast.
What the fuck was that? I mean, I know what.
Say the same thing. What the
I don't know what
fuck?
happened, but why was it coming after us?
Where did it bite me?
Right on the chest and the ribs, and it tried to, when it grabbed you, it crushed your bones, but the potion did a pretty good job of, mending the damage.
I pull up some of Bungo's
Stitch my clothes
blood
back together.
and I put it in little vials.
After being inert for so long, it must have been hungry.
Here you go, Sephora. Here's some of Bungo's blood. I know how much you love blood.
Or was it flesh?
Oh, Bungo's blood?
Yeah, because you said he was bleeding out and stuff.
Oh yeah. I would say you collect some of it off the ground from where it kind of like
It's just a little
cold.
vial, you know.
yeah.
Here you go, Sephora. I know you have a fancy for blood. Be a
Also
snake.
known as lube.
Oh.
Come on.
I mean, that's perfect for
Um,
me too, but damn.
I have a fancy for
I
blood.
mean, if you're gonna use it for that, I'm not giving it to you.
Why don't you
I'm not-
administer it?
I'm not the one that spread it all over Qualish's tower, and I'm homicidal.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about
Crazed
that. Are you gonna drink this, or you
bloodlust.
want this or not?
What is it? The blood of what?
Blood of Bungo when he was bleeding out.
Fuck no. I don't want it.
I'll
Give
just
it back
toss
to
over
Bungo. He probably needs it.
Yeah, I toss it back. I toss it over to Bungo.
There you go. Here's some of your blood.
Pour it on
Thanks.
that weird little mushroom he's got downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what's up with this contraption of yours, Mordane, but you need to keep it under fucking control because I'm not going through that again.
Yeah, what is this thing?
I thought you were going to be able to control it. Are you an
I thought-
ineffectual wizard?
Control takes time. You can
Yes,
see.
it does.
Now, none of us, aside from Morgaine, knows that there was a.
We need
being
to slide
trying to
this
get into
overboard
that,
and be
right?
done with it.
That's probably the most coherent thing you've said all campaign.
Thank you.
Not you, Mordane.
Bungo, what'd you say?
None of us know that there was an entity trying to inhabit the thing, do we? Other than Mordaine.
I thought the
Um,
entity was escaping from the foot, the golem, and it came and entered.
Well, we saw the
So
black.
based on the visuals
Red.
that you guys saw of the
Yeah.
ceremony, anyone is free to make either a religion or insight check. Mordaine, I dropped the stat block for the flesh golem in Discord for you. I will pin it.
13.
Religion or insight, Bungo? Religion
Yeah,
or
11.
insight? Which one did you roll for?
Insight.
Insight?
I got,
Okay.
I got 11.
And I think you
Insight.
misunderstood my question. There was a being connected to the jars trying to get back into its body, right?
Well,
But none of us know that other than Mordaine.
right. So I'm trying to let you interpret what you think happened based on the ceremony itself, which is why either religion or insight might help you determine that. Mordaine may have shared the book, but he has not shared any of the details of what led up to this point. You get the feeling, both Bungo and Slick, you get the feeling that that was a ritual of binding and that the flesh golem has been bound as a servant to Mordaine, is what you felt the ceremony proved. The sudden need to feed is probably the cost required, that this creature requires a sacrifice daily in order for Mordaine to maintain control of it. The number of days that it goes by without eating increases the likelihood of Mordaine losing control of the creature. For now, he's barely managed to scrape control of it.
Yeah, so I go back to my original question. You need to keep this thing under fucking control because I'm not doing that again. This is your puppy. You wanted it. You were taking care of it.
That's an interesting question.
What's the question?
Okay, now get out of my workshop. I got work to do. Take this
Have
big
you
Lanka
one?
thing with you. Put him in your not your headquarters, in your quarters. I don't want him lying around here, looking at me like a jelly bean snack,
Like a jelly bean, a green bean snack.
a green bean snack.
Come along, Frank.
Is there any armor on the ship, like a helmet?
Yeah, there's some spare armor lying around. Definitely.
I'll go find Skrilo and
Okay.
and ask him to come see Slick with me in the middle of the night when Mordain is busy communing with the deep.
That's fair enough.
I love how quickly we turn on each other.
I can't
Yeah.
defend myself, and I didn't know what would
Hey,
happen. I haven't played an
Skrilo.
evil character like this before.
Oh, come on. You knew what would happen. You knew
We
something.
had all the confidence in the world that Mordain would be able to pull this off, but he failed.
Well, he did it.
Thus
He did.
failing, it has to be dropped overboard.
I don't believe you're invited to the conversation, Zephora. Eventually, Bungo and Skrilo will come and find you, Slick, as you're doing your kind of like final days worth of touches on your, your activity at your workbench. So the three of you are alone. Skrilo, Bungo, and Slick are currently alone at the workbench.
Bungo, are you okay? That was kind of a hodgepodge.
It was a little traumatic, yeah. It's kind of scary. Well, I gotta fess up. I kind of like deserved it because I did an augury right before it, and it was kind of a yeah, it could be good, could be bad kind of thing, good and bad. So I obviously got the bad part, but I'm wondering if we could repurpose one of the helms that we've got down in the hold, and like weld it onto the thing's head so it can't bite anybody anymore.
Oh, like an iron mask.
Yeah.
I could do it. Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, I'll also say that if you do that, it'll pretty much turn into a rage machine, unable to eat and become completely chaotic.
But we don't know that. Like, we
Yeah,
don't know.
We just don't want it to bite anybody.
Yeah,
Mordain knows
That's
the
a funnel.
specifics of
Morden
what
would
to
know
do.
that, but you got currently you
We
guys don't
we
know that. Yeah,
We could install a funnel, like one of those stadium hats that has the
a flesh
side.
a flesh
and we could, like,
funnel.
Yeah, we could just pour ground meat into it.
Oh my god, that's so gross. I love it.
I don't know, guys. That thing is dangerous. I don't know.
I
Any
mean,
kind of
we've
magical
dealt with
thing?
Astral Sea. We've done. I mean, remember the things we saw in the Astral Sea? We've got
Yeah,
ghosts. We've got. I mean, this ship is fucking cursed, man. I don't know what to tell you.
oh yeah.
Maybe
Or
we're
we
just
could
gonna take a
just,
ship.
I mean, can we like make a delayed spell bomb that'll go off in case something happens to it, or in case it freaks out again, and shove it up its ass so they like blow it
I can
apart?
make oh yeah, I can do all sorts of explosives. That's
Yeah.
my specialty.
With a delayed remote or like a collar or something that you can bing, pops his head off. Colander.
I think I'm a little bit more worried about why he wanted to do this, like the intention behind it. I mean, I love discovery through experimentation. I think that's a fantastic route to go. However, what was he trying to get out of this experimentation? I don't know.
I don't know. Should we just keep it in the brig?
Oh, it's not going to be in my workshop. I do not want it anywhere near me anymore.
Yeah. Well, how do we even get it there? I guess
Flesh
we have to have
bits.
Mordain put it there.
Or you take out little pieces of, flesh bits like candy into a trail, and then
Oh, okay.
Little human Reese's Pieces.
yeah, little Reese's
Toes,
Pieces,
yeah.
but flesh bits.
Ooh, lady fingers.
Ooh, candy. Ooh, candy.
Ooh, it's candy.
Ooh,
Ooh, piece of candy. So what is the flesh abomination been doing
Lady fingers.
all day?
I mean, at this point, you have no idea because it went with Mordain. So Mordain and this flesh golem have been,
So Zafora wasn't doing it for him anymore. Got it.
I don't know about that, but
Oh no! Oh no!
Did you see how he was acting all snippy with Zafora?
Yeah, trouble in paradise.
Yep. There we go. You just needed
Skrill
to-
is like kind of in shock at this conversation.
What kind of a cleric is he?
Yeah, like I mean, he's probably what you'd know as a forge cleric
Yeah.
because of his smithing
cleric.
ability.
Yeah.
His artificer ability seems to be his craft, what he can do with his craft. But he was imprisoned by Blackmane inside that chamber and forced to make those magical items for Blackmane until Blackmane stopped coming by to, receive the items. So he's very grateful to the crew for saving him, but as he's watching
we're
this
too fucking weird.
conversation, yeah, like as he's watching it and listening to this conversation, he's like, could I state the obvious thing about your friend?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, he's going down a very dark road, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do
He's
you-
always been a bit off.
Yeah, but do you have any? Well, I have not known him as long as you guys have. Has he always been this way as long as you've known him, or has he gotten worse? Or more, how should we say, fixated on these voices?
He's always talking to stuff that we can't see. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
saying
but it
weird
has
stuff.
gotten worse lately. Now that you mention
Yeah.
it.
I have noticed late at night he seems to be able to see and converse with the creatures that inhabit this ship as well. I mean, your friend Mordain, he's not a vampire, is he? He's not like an
No.
undead vessel of
Not
of
that
evil.
I have any notion of.
Oh.
He eats and drinks and sleeps.
So what you're saying is we should kill Mordain.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just thinking here. What's the term in the cities? I'm spitballing. Just wondering if what's happened here is. Now, look, I'm not going to be the first one to deny that when that little fairy creature that we tested on disappeared, that I wasn't beginning to question my motivation for what I've been doing. But I think after watching myself assemble a flesh golem that was then transmuted and animated by Mordain, and Slick, you did read the spell after all. That was quite the healthy verbiage that you used. So clearly you're not
I
worried.
know, I had some built up anger and frustration and some something that was just inside me. I needed to get out, and it just.
Yes,
it was
Kunlun
very
did mention
therapeutic.
that you painted a room with Qualish's head. What does that mean?
Oh, I went on a little rampage and something
there.
snapped, and I killed Qualish and.
Well, I wasn't in the room.
Oh. Well, you
Right,
saw him running around.
Well, yes, I just assumed
When he
that
had the
maybe he had
zoomies?
I assumed he had a psychotic break, of course.
It
like,
was just a small psychotic break, I mean, Zafar likes to tease me about it, but it's a
Sort of a
one and
fracture,
done for
yeah.
me. Yeah. But reading that spell it was like I was purging those demons out of me. I don't know.
Well, I think Mordain is a little crazy and dangerous, but he has not been dangerous purposefully at us.
Yes, I would notice that he did not purposely command his creature to try to eat you whole.
So maybe more of a loose cannon.
I like loose cannon. And you gotta remember, I mean, we're pirates after all. There's no morality on this boat. It's more of a code.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think we
that's
just need to
fair.
make sure that this thing's not gonna, swallow one of us or rip our heads off or something.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
He was trying to pull my arms off, and
Yes,
I
he
mean-
was trying to make a meal of you, Bungo.
Yeah,
From what I saw.
yeah.
From
You
what
know,
I
one
saw
of your
hiding
arms-
over there in the corner.
One of your arms looks a little bit longer than the other one now.
So as the three of you are having this conversation, Mordain, you're down in the lower hold where your kind of your cabin and area is, where the hammock and is. Now you are in possession of a bunch of empty ceramic containers, and you have the spell book that was used in the ritual as well. The creature standing alongside you, maybe only about 10 feet away, just kind of moving with the sway of the ship, and a bit of drool coming out of the corner of his mouth, and just every now and then a low guttural kind of like You're muted, by the way.
I connect with, I'll sit down and meditate and try and connect with the voice that initially first connected to, and then as well to Gil to give thanks.
Yeah, give me a charisma save if you would, please.
Ooh, boy, that's a 9.
9. You feel these hands on your shoulder, and you look over your shoulder, and there's this dark, black, inky creature that you remember from the waters, and its skin drips with moisture. Its mouth is in your ears, its teeth and eyes kind of blazing behind you. You've done some excellent work, Mordain. This creature, and he slides away from you, begins to kind of like, kind of touch the creature's shoulders and arms and chest, and then it slides back over to you. Just one problem you have, Mordain. It must feed. It cannot not feed. Can you handle that? Something that you're equipped for? I mean, you can always find more friends. It's a hungry beast. There are many bodies aboard this ship that can be used to feast upon the flesh. Surely a minor sacrifice will do.
In the thought of it, it sounds great. But I need allies in this world who are mortal as well.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh shit, that is a natural 1 for a 5. Hey guys, run.
Why do I think Zephyr is going to get visited tonight?
As all of you go about your evening with no particular concern after your discussions, no sign of Mordain or the creature all night long, until at last you can see the well-lit island of the Shakers. You can see a small community on its north end. See some spiraling mountains off in the distance, the kind of typical jungle canopy crawling up from a nearby beach. There are a lot of small vessels in the bay itself. You can see their little lantern poles dangling off as well. What none of you see is Mordain is on the back of the ship in total darkness. Mordain, now that you're in the bay harbor, like the bay of this, or the cove of the Shakers, you find yourself staring intensely at one of the smaller ships. It's a sloop, very small, maybe only 30 feet long, 15 feet across. It's off the port side of the vessel, of the Red Tide, maybe a few hundred feet away. You feel your physical self begin to vibrate with anticipation. You hear this very loud splashing noise. over to your right, you could see where the guardrail of the red tide has some splintered wood. You look down, and bobbing in the water down below is a very slow, lumbering creature that begins to sink. You feel your will fall into the will of the creature, and you watch through its eyes as it slowly sinks to the bottom of the cove and begins to slowly walk in the direction of the sloop. Lost in your connection to the creature, you watch as the creature finds the chain and anchor that connect the sloop. It uses the chain and anchor to guide itself up towards the surface of the water, and then its shoulder and head breaches the surface of the water. It immediately takes one of its hands and punches a hole in the sloop, and another as it pulls itself over the edge of the sloop and onto the deck of the sloop. Bungo, Zephora, Slick, and Kunlun and Skrilos, you're staring at the beach area and the cove entrance of the island. Off to your left, barely perceptible, you hear a distant scream, a blood-curdling scream of fear that just briefly, happens, very briefly. But then it just as quickly as it stops. You watch as you look over, and you can see the tail end of a sinking vessel dip underneath the water, about 300 feet off to your port side. Mordain, your eyes go back to normal. You watch as the flesh golem pulls itself over the railing and disappears back down into the cargo hold. You can see that it's got an arm in its hand that it's taking healthy bites from. Just got this arm, and it's just crunching into it as he descends down into the cargo hold. And you hear this voice disconnect from your mind. You are proving to be a very worthy student. We shall do wonderful and interesting things with this creature. Chaos will be delicious. And then your eyes you break with the bond of the creature. You stare off to your right. No one's watching you, but through the darkness, you could see Slick, Zephora, Bungo, Kunlun, and Skrilo watching the sloop sink into the water. Bloop, and is gone from sight. You guys are now in the last night of journeying to the Bay of the Shakers. Anything you want to do before taking a long rest, or do you wish to go onto the island this evening? What would you guys like to do?
I'll have a quick speak with the mushroom, see if it replies.
So is this still day 5 or is it day 6 now?
This is the end of day 5.
Okay.
The final day of the journey. You guys are now in the cove of the Shaker Islands.
Is this where the bell is supposed to be?
Supposed to be here somewhere, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Based on what your friendly fire giant who thought you were going to take with you told you, who is now a permanent statue fixture in the bay of his own island.
I could do a restoration on it and fix him at some point.
Yeah, probably bringing him back was not a good idea.
Yeah. You wouldn't know he was stoned, would he?
Well, I don't know. Won't know until you ever go back.
Well, Mordain wanted to go back because of all the treasure that we left behind. But...
Are we going to go to shore? We can anchor off, right? And then just take a boat in, or what?
Yeah.
Is that how people do it here, or what?
You get the feeling there's no ship in the bay that's as big as yours. They're all either little, kind of like little cargo ships, or little sloops, or little rowboats, or little tenders, fishing vessels, like small little fishing trawlers. There's maybe only about a dozen vessels that you could see at various anchor points. You can see what looks to be a small dock. There appears to be one particular large structure on the dock and maybe a couple smaller structures further in. And then further in to the east end, you can see up on nearby cliffs, little ramshackle houses. And the one thing that very much sticks out is on the very tallest point of one of the cliff faces is a very tall lighthouse like this, but it looks very ramshackle, looks run down. The whole area looks to be either abandoned, in ruins, or partially abandoned. It's not in
So
great
is
shape.
this Bright Beach or wait,
No,
that's Northern
no.
Isle. Never mind. I don't
Yeah.
have a map for the Shaker Isle. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Discord. I put it in Discord.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
I did.
You did.
No, I get it.
No, you're looking at Eastern Rest, is what this place is. You guys are in that little cove area alongside Eastern Rest. And it's currently nighttime. You can hear the distant sounds of tavern music coming from the docks as well.
Okay, Eastern Rest. Okay. Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's put into port. I mean, not put into port, but let's anchor and take a dinghy in or whatever.
Okay. You guys drop the anchor into the bay and begin to prepare the tender.
Before we go, is there a way for me to have like a vision of what the bell looks like? I'm thinking about using
good
locate object spell, but I
question.
need to see if I can see what it looks like. Spell says I have to have seen it up close within 30 feet.
I don't know. Have you seen it yet? I don't think you've seen it yet, right?
No,
Not
we haven't
physically,
seen
no.
it because we've never seen it ever.
Nope. Well, I can. Okay, never mind. That would work anyways. I can just look for ship spells. Okay, that's fine.
Always looking at other ship's bells.
Yep. Jingle bells. Dangle bells.
As you guys lower the tender.
Is that thing going to stay and guard the ship, Mordain, or do we have to
You're gonna trust
worry
that
about your
thing
little
to-
friend?
What?
I'm gonna stay with my friend and guard the ship. I think some time getting acquainted will ensure my control.
I'm gonna hide the mushroom.
So with Kunlun, Skrilo, and Mordain staying aboard ship, Zephora, Slick, and Bungo, you guys lower yourselves in the tender and begin rowing the tender in the direction of the dock.
I just got back.
Stay out of my workshop.
About 15, 20 minutes later, the tender pulls up alongside the dock. There's quite the crowd of individuals on the dock. You can see that the dock goes up to a set of wooden stairs that lead up to a 3-storied structure that looks to be a tavern and inn. You can see at least 3 or 4 other buildings nearby of various kind of ramshackle condition. And then, of course, the pathways that lead up into the cliffs beyond the particular beach and dock area that you guys have now landed onto. It is it's a body group. Lots of kind of boasting, yelling, a lot of drinking definitely going on, and a lot of kind of like back and forth going on. They see you guys kind of like pull the tender to the dock and they just go, they raise their tankards at you, or their half-drunken bottles of grog that they have out. The doors to the tavern are open. And you can hear the music pouring out of the tavern. What would you guys like to do?
Before we get off the boat, so as the quartermaster, I pulled out a party inventory, 1,000 gold for each of us to spend
Okay.
the night if we want. So here you go, Sephora. Here you go, Slick.
1,000 gold each?
Yep.
Where'd we get that?
1,000.
We have 10,000 gold.
Oh
In
shit!
party
Oh, that's right. We got
inventory.
it. We got that reward
Yes.
for.
Yeah,
Yes.
you tricked the
That's
guy from.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, forgot about that. Shit. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well, let's see if we can find out anything about this bell.
That's 1 platinum, right?
Too bad Mordine didn't come with us.
100 gold is 1 platinum. No, sorry. 10 gold is 1 platinum.
Yeah, I think we got like, didn't we get some gems and stuff?
Yeah, he said we could have it however we wanted it.
Oh, okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah, if you want it in gem form, platinum form, whatever makes it easier for you to kind of carry the wealth around.
I want 10,000 golden copper pieces. No, just kidding. So we'll go to the tavern, I guess.
As you guys get out of the tavern or get out of the tender, you head up the dock, up the stairs, get bumped into by a couple drunken, salty individuals. Everyone give me a perception check as you're moving through the crowd towards the tavern.
I'm not there.
Except for Mordate.
Yeah. I had to think for a second. I'm like, oh yeah, me too. Wait.
14.
Perception.
14.
3.
23.
23. Slick?
3.
3. Slick's just like... Zephora, as you're leading Bungo and Slick through the crowd, you begin to realize something. These individuals are pirates. You recognize their tattoos and you recognize what they're wearing. They are crew of the Crimson Reaver. They are crew of Captain Rydon Morgan.
Oh, perfect.
Is
This
that
I'll go
our
find him.
alternate group?
That is who your alternate group works for, and who you were with when you guys found the bell and took it from the sirens. So it would seem at least some of his crew are here, and maybe they could be connected to the bell, although you're not entirely sure. The information you have is that Captain Rydon Morgan is connected, because that was the information you received from the
Fire giant told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, at the time. So you get the feeling you're in the right place. But the question is, where is this fucking bell? Where would it be? Because you did not see another ship out in the bay that matched the size of your ship. So it's quite possible that his ship might be on the other side of the aisle or somewhere else out of eye shot of the East End. But everybody seems relatively friendly. Some folk here are simply probably ne'er-do-wells who use this place as a hideout. Others who probably are part of other pirate crews. As you guys walk into the tavern, you get the general feeling that this is definitely a place where pirates come to hide.
Perfect. Well, I ask around for that captain.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check as you do that, Zephora.
Perfect. Finally, I get to use something. So 22.
22. You catch a particular peg-leg sailor at the bar. He seems to be lost in his grog and kind of gives you a very baleful-looking look as you approach him. Yar! What can I do for you, sweetheart? What do you need?
I'm looking for a captain of a particular ship.
Which captain you be looking for there, matey?
I'm looking in my.
Have a drink with me, would ya?
I'm looking for the captain of the Blood Tide, Captain Morgan.
The captain of the Crimson Reaver. Aye, lass. He was here earlier. I believe he's upstairs with the wenches.
I got
spending
Blood
some
Tide
of
with
his
Captain
coin
Morgan.
with spending money for some of his whoring upstairs, I believe. These are his crew down here keeping an eye out. Hopefully you don't mean him no harm now, do you, lassie?
Does it look like I mean anybody harm?
Judging by the cut of your jib, lassie, you look like you might be a participant.
Yeah, you've got a good eye. Here, for your troubles, and I I put down a platinum piece.
All right. Well, I can do a lot of drinking with this all night. Alice, if you head upstairs to the 3rd floor, I believe is in one of the rooms up there with the help.
Thank you.
Of course, lass, of course. Hey, barkeep, give me all you got. Puts a platinum piece down, and this horrible bottle of swill gets put in front of him, and he is lost to the drink.
Okay, I'll go up.
Slick and Bungo, you watch as Zephora heads upstairs.
I give him
Goes
the
up.
like that. Like, come
Okay.
on. I'll go upstairs.
Okay. You got Slick, do you head upstairs with Zephora and Bungo?
I don't know sign language.
Motherfucker.
You know,
All right.
else following us up?
Fuck you then. Stay down here. I'm sure they
No,
love
I'll-
goblins.
I'll come up with them. I'll come up.
No, I don't want you to now. I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not getting a drink then. Fuck you. I'm getting a drink.
Do what you want to do. I don't care.
I'm getting a
I
drink.
cast fog cloud inside the tavern.
That's
Just
definitely
in case
gonna.
someone's trying to follow us.
No, Zafar, he would
That
know
works.
this. I would know.
Yeah,
this.
he would
Follow.
know. So as the 3 of you make your way up the stairs to the 2nd floor, there's a hallway to your left and a hallway to your right. There's at least a dozen doors. Most are closed, some are open, but there's another set of stairs that leads up to the 3rd floor.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to get. Okay. I guess I'll pretend that I'm one of the help, and I'll go down. I'll go up there like I'm expected.
So
and
you're going up to
bullshit
the
my
3rd
way.
floor at this point?
Yeah, in case there's any kind of guards or anything, I'll just bullshit
Yeah.
my way through.
As you go up to the 3rd floor, Bungo and Slick, what are you doing? You're down on the 2nd floor.
Keep following.
Okay.
I'm looking
Follow
around to see if-
Zephora up to the 3rd floor. Slick, give me perception if you would, please.
Yeah, I'm kind of cautiously. I'm looking around.
Yeah. Your goblin cravenness is kicking in.
10.
And so far, it doesn't seem like anyone's watching or any particular nefarious situation could be on the horizon. Zephora, you get to the top of the stairs first. Give me a perception check as you look down the long hallway.
Okay. Perception. 17, 18, 19, 21.
21. As you poke your head up through the stairs to kind of take a peek around the corner first, you can see a very large individual. Your guess he's probably an ogre who is about 80 feet away, leaning up against the wall of a closed door. You can hear laughter. You can hear drinking. You can hear it sounds like a small group of people beyond that door. And it appears that this ogre is kind of guarding that door's entrance. It's about 60 feet down the hallway.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my blowgun.
Okay.
And I will put the hallucinogenic dart in there, and I will blow
Okay.
it, and I will cast my suggestion.
Give me a spell casting roll, because that is a spell.
Okay, I will. Let me get to it. Can you just let me go? Thank you. All right. So, what do I? It's just a roll, right?
It's a d20, and you add your spell attack modifier to it.
Spell attack modifiers. It's your it's your spellcasting ability plus your proficiency, right?
Correct.
I think levels in there somewhere too.
And then there's what? And then it starts with a DC 8.
I believe so. Yes.
8.
It's either a DC 8 or a DC 10.
So
It should
it'd
be
be
on your
4
character sheet.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
14.
Okay. Did you?
It's that-
Well, but what's your spell casting? What's your spell attack modifier though? I believe that is your proficiency and your. Are you wisdom based, intelligence based? What's your
charisma. So it would.
No,
That's why I said I got a 14.
no? And
Spell attack modifier is your proficiency bonus plus your whatever you cast spells with. Intelligence. wisdom,
charisma. So what's your charisma?
So that's
modifier?
plus. My charisma is a +3 because it's 16.
Is a +3, and then your proficiency is a +2 or +3.
I think it's. Let me look. God damn it! I don't know why it doesn't have it on my character sheet. Because it's me. That's why.
Mhm.
Pretty much. Well, what's your
Shut up.
proficiency, Slick? It'll be the same for Zephora.
3.
2, 3. So yeah, you have a +6 on your
Okay.
spell attack modifier. So what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
So that's a 14. Okay, so it is a +6.
Okay.
And suggestion is a level 1 or level 2 spell.
It's just. It says it's an innate ability. I can cast it. Let me just look up suggestion. It's a 2nd level spell.
Okay, so you 12 or higher to successfully cast it, so it goes off.
Okay. Okay.
You watch as the blow dart sticks into the neck of the guy.
And it's got a wisdom save of 14.
Yeah, he's at disadvantage. So it's a natural 18 and a natural 8. So that's 8 plus 1 is a 9. So he'll fail. What
Okay.
suggestion do you tell him?
I'm going to just walk over like I'm going to go through the door and go, you know what? You look like you've been working very, very hard. You should go downstairs and drink yourself silly. Here. And I give him like two platinum pieces.
Thank
you. I don't know why, but that sounds like a very smart thing to do. And he kind of takes his huge axe and he leans it up against the wall, takes the 2 coin, turns around, goes kind of rumbling right past Slick and Bungo. And Slick and Bungo, you guys are only like 2.5 feet tall. So when he comes by, he's like 9 feet tall, just all muscle and bone as he walks right between the two of you. You can hear the stairs creaking as he heads downstairs. You hear this
dart hanging out of his neck.
Yeah, it's like a little dart hanging off his neck. And you can hear the whole crowd go crazy. And they're like, hey, Gorn, you're back. You know, the whole crowd goes crazy. And
What was his race or what was the species?
Ogre.
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 Ogre. Oh.
I didn't really have a thing for ogres until I saw him. Oh,
Hubba hubba.
Leaving
hubbas, right?
with Bungo and Slick at the top of the stairs staring at you, Zephora. Zephora, you're standing in front of the door. What would you like to do, Zephora?
Open it.
You reach down and you turn the door handle. And that's where we're going to finish tonight. When we come back
Nice.
next week, we'll see what these miscreants are up to. You guys go ahead and linger. We'll talk about the schedule. Everybody else, thank you for coming out and watching. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game,
Play a
everyone.
game.
And we will see you next week. Good night.